Sajid Javid will launch a new review this morning of how the UK can maximise economic growth as it transitions to a green economy. The Net Zero Review, which is the first of its type, will determine how the UK goes about achieving its target of zero emissions by 2050. Read more. Energy industry questions Labour's exceedingly ambitious zero-carbon plan. The Chancellor said, "The UK is leading the way on tackling climate change as the first major economy to legislate for net zero greenhouse gas emissions by 2050. This review is a vital next step in delivering that commitment, ensuring that we can end our contribution to global warming, while supporting growth and balancing costs, to avoid placing unfair burdens on families or businesses." Today the government announced that they would end support for controversial natural gas fracking with immediate effect. The decision comes after an industry report showed that not possible with current technology to accurately predict the probability of tremors associated with fracking. Last night Labour announced plans to make all new homes zero carbon within 3 years. This could save people living in new builds £200 a year in energy bills. Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn said, "We will tackle the housing and climate crises at the same time by building warm and energy-efficient homes." The next Labour government will usher in a green industrial revolution to tackle climate change and create hundreds of thousands of green jobs. The news comes the same day that 6 House of Commons select committees announced they would send 30,000 letters to UK households to join the UK's first Citizens' Assembly on climate change. The Citizens' Assembly has been launched before the dissolution of Parliament, to ensure that the Assembly's report is available to the new Parliament as it begins its work. Rachel Reeves, chair of the Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy Select Committee, said, "We now need to set out a clear roadmap for the actions to achieve net zero. It's very clear that we will all need to play a part in meeting this target and that we all share a responsibility to future generations to do so. Finding solutions which are equitable and of public support will be crucial. Parliament needs to work with the people and with government to address the challenge of climate change." A citizen assembly was one of protest group Extinction Rebellion's 3 demands. A Treasury spokesperson said that the scope of the review would include the full range of government levers, including tax, apart from those areas where work has already been done. Central to the review is ensuring that all households benefit from the transition to a green economy, especially low-income homes. Another priority will be investigating how the UK can reduce its emissions footprint without simply exporting them overseas. Exchequer Secretary Simon Clarke said, "For more on this story, visit the news article link."